Hey guys, what is going on? It's your boy Gary, aka the Plastic Boy. Hello to any new subscribers and hello to any returning subscribers. What is going on? Hope you guys are having the best week. So today's video is a super duper exciting video. It's very long overdue because I always say I'm going to do this, and this is an updated full face, full body of Fenty. I haven't done one of these in about a year and a half, and since then Fenty has been smashing it and just been releasing hit after hit after hit. And some of the things that I've gotten now, I've been like, oh my god, why have I not used that in a hot moment? So if you guys want to see what Fenty has got going on, keep on watching. Okay. Okay, so with all these Fenty products on my desk, yeah, first of all, I haven't tried the, what's this called? Body Sauce. Never tried this, received it, never tried it. I think it just came out at such a weird time, but I'm just so excited to try it. I've got the, okay, we're gonna start off with the Soft Matte Primer. This isn't new, but I just feel like Fenty primers are so good. How do you guys still feel about Fenty? I feel like a lot of people are like, I feel like Fenty have brought out some really exciting things this year. Obviously they did Eaze Drop. They've done the Fenty Gloss Bomb Creams, which are really nice. I still think they've got so much more to receive though, like, and so much more things that they could really like lock down, you know? But how's everyone been anyway? What's popping off? I'm literally gonna color correct quickly because I've had laser, and Fenty don't do a color, oh they do a color corrector actually in their new brightening under eye, but I don't have it. But because I've been like obsessed with watching Elite, if you guys haven't watched it on Netflix, it's so good. Oh my god, I haven't been excited for a series like this. You probably heard me talk about it in my vlogs, but I was up till yesterday, up till 4 AM, finishing season 2. I just finished season 3 today. To be honest, the story is a bit mad. I'm like, I wish each season wasn't about continuing what had happened, because just done the story and let's move on, because Marina's story is a bit played out, but I get why they're doing it because it is so juicy, do you know what I mean? So I'm just like, oh, okay, well, some of the guys are hot in there, like. One of the things that Fenty released this year, which have been my staple, which have been my favorite, and this is the Eaze Drop. If you guys have not tried this, please do. I feel like a lot of people still haven't tried it. I feel like in London, a lot of the darkest shades are actually sold out. I wear shade 21. The shades are meant to be flexible, and this shade is no by means the most perfect shade for me. It's a bit more neutral, more olivey, but 22 is too dark. If you remember my first review that I did, everyone kind of dragged me being like, oh, don't do this again if you don't have the right shades. So that she sent me 20 and 21. 20 is a bit too light for me, so I'm using this Morphy brush. I actually love it for foundation. This is the E8, no, E63, what I'm talking about. E8 is a contour brush. Fenty do amazing brushes, but a lot of mine are dirty and I couldn't be asked to wash them, but Fenty do some amazing brushes. I do think they're missing lip liners that there's some things of Fenty I love and some things that I like but I can live without. Like, first of all, the lipsticks. So the lipsticks are really nice, but I just feel like the colors are not that wearable. There's either not enough nudes, or first of all, no one dragged me. This is just my opinion. Obviously, everybody got an opinion. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with the formula. I'm not saying they're bad lipsticks. I'm just saying that there could be a lot more nudes and variations in Fenty. Like, they still have so much more to do. And that's what's exciting about the brand, because I think they know they can bring it out, but it's just like when I'm gonna bring it out, you know what I mean? So definitely, I'd prefer much a thicker bullet. The thin bullets are nice, but I just feel like I much prefer a thicker bullet. Just wear the lip liners. First of all, since we can't have a whole lipstick without a brown lip liner, and I know I've done a few zooms with them, and they do say they use darker concealers as a lip liner, which I actually have done with their concealer. Their concealer's really nice, but we just need some lip liners, sis. And if you can see something black on my eye, it's because I did a look earlier and put eyelash glue in my eye. Can't lie, this match is actually really nice. I love this. I haven't even used a sponge, and look how flawless it just blends out. Eaze Drop is definitely one, if not my favorite Fenty product. And now I'm gonna go in with some concealer. I'm trying to think what color I'm gonna go in with. So this is the, what's this called again? The Pro Filtr Instant Retouch Concealer. I should have had the bright under eye one. Where is it at? Is that number 14? Yeah, I'm gonna use Bright Fix in number 14. Just because I don't really like putting bright under eyes before I put anything quite golden, just because I find it goes kind of ground me. This Instant Bright Eye Fix is really nice. I didn't have a chance to ask them for like, or even copy lighter shades, just because I feel like it's something that is really nice, but I don't use it all the time, just because I kind of love the concealers that I already have. But this is a product again that blends out so easily, and you can probably use your finger and it's just so So nice. Okay, so this is the Instant Retouch Concealer. This one's a new one actually. Oh, I actually didn't have any others. So this is in 410. This concealer, I just wish the formula's a bit more of like a gel. So it does blend out nicely, but I do find it can crease on me sometimes. But I love the doe foot. I love the consistency, but it's just a gel-like formula. I don't reach for this as much as I used to. I used to be addicted to this concealer. I love it for contouring, and I do feel like it does sit on the skin really well, but again, there's just so much other concealers that I've fallen in love with. Again, the doe foot is, especially for nose contouring, like, hold on, I'm just looking at my mirror here. Like, you can literally just go like that, and you've already got your nose contour line. Like, that's how nice this concealer is. This color is really nice, but one thing I will say, I do like the undertones in Fenty. I know sometimes there's videos where people are like, oh my god, if I mention Fenty in a bad way, I'm gonna get dragged, and I'm not gonna lie. The Fenty beauty commenters are kind of like the Beehive or the Barbs. If you say something wrong about Fenty, people honestly drag you to like you didn't use it the right way. And obviously, I do think, obviously I love Eaze Drop, but I do think in the other foundation line, I just feel like there needs to be a bit more in between shades. I'm not saying Fenty. That's my opinion! Obviously I can wear Fenty, I can rock it, but I feel like, I don't know. That's why Eaze Drop is my favorite, because I just feel like I love the undertone, and I wish there was an undertone in the Pro Filtr so I could wear that. But child, I rep Fenty. I love everything Fenty stands for. They really changed the game, and that's one thing you have to admit. Fenty proper changed the game. Just how brands now are trying to operate. Everyone's trying to be Fenty. Everyone's trying to be Fenty Savage. Do you know what I mean? So she did. Oh, this brush is wet. Oh. I'm gonna go in with this brush. It might be a bit too wet, you know, because I literally just used a bit of brush spray on it, but so I'm gonna blend this out. You can see how quickly it blends out. Let me know in the comments what are your favorite Fenty products, because I know a lot of people. Do you guys remember Trophy Wife? Trophy Wife was just that girl. When I look at it now, when I look at pictures where I was wearing Trophy Wife, I actually look so mad. I remember being invited to the Fenty launch, yeah. This was when like I was working in Selfridges for Urban Decay, and I remember messaging my manager being like, oh my god, I've been invited to the Fenty preview. Please change my shift. So I got my shift changed, and the launch was at Harvey Nichols. The launch was at 7 AM, guys. 7 AM.
Excuse me.
I remember I looked so tired, I hardly had any sleep, and I remember just seeing all the products, and I was just so excited, and I really knew that I wanted to try Trophy Wife. This was years ago, and I remember putting it on, everyone was like, oh my god, it looks amazing. But when I look at it now, sis, it wasn't even blended into my cheekbone. Like, I put it on so harshly, and Trophy Wife is very yellow, so I just feel like I would never wear that now, because it has so much glitter in it, and it's so sparkly, but it would work nice as an eyeshadow. Who knows, I could wear it again. I feel like it would still look nice on me, but I just feel like it's definitely just like not the vibe right now, but I do love Trophy Wife. I remember when they brought it out, and I really was campaigning for Trophy Wife in the gloss, and when they brought it out, I was just like, oh my god. But I feel like the Trophy Wife gloss wasn't the same consistency as, you know, the Fenty Glows. I feel like there was just a bit too much yellow pigment in there. They should have made it a bit more translucent, but again, they knew what they were doing with that. They understood the assignment. So this concealer blends out so easily. Do you see how quickly that blended out? And it's just used a brush, top tier. So I want a bit brighter, because it's just a tiny bit. I'm gonna use 330. I'm just gonna use a tiny bit, but just put some here. I don't want it too bright, but I just need a little something, because child, your girl ain't getting no sleep, okay? Alita's taking over my life. I'm now gonna use 498. This one is super dark. I'm gonna use it, oh shit, hold on. Cream contour, why am I using that? Oh, hold on, I've already put some on now, so I'll just use a tiny bit. I've already got cream contour, and I totally forgot I had this. It's fine. Oh, it's fine. We're gonna go with cream bronzer. We're gonna be extra. This is in 498. This is again, it's a Pro Filtr concealer. I totally forgot to use a cream bronzer, but it's fine. We can go over it, but this concealer for contouring is really nice. It's also really nice to use as a lip liner. Well, not a lip liner, but like something darker around the lips. There's been times where I forgot my lip liner, but I already had that, and it blends the lip so beautifully. Okay, while we wait for this concealer to dry down, okay, so Fenty released cream bronzers. I feel like I'm going back in time, like with Fenty, like, oh my god, I remember when these came out, I was, I remember when a few influencers from the UK got invited to that launch in LA, and I was like, when I saw cream bronzers, I was like, I emailed that PR so quickly being like, I need the cream bronzers. I just need them. So there's chocolate and there's toffee teas and
No shade.
the cream bronzers for me, I'm gonna be honest, they just didn't do what they were supposed to do. They were just a bit too neutral. So we have chocolate and then we have toffee teas, and I feel like these were more contouring creams than bronzers. You guys know I studied my review, but they were still really nice. I haven't used these for ages. I feel like I can remember. I feel like chocolate. Ooh. Okay. So chocolate looks really nice. Okay, chocolate. But again, as you can see, it doesn't look like a bronzer to you. It's more like a contour. It's the undertones of them, and I feel like everyone kind of said this. Like, they definitely could have been a bit more warmer. And for example, I kind of compared it to the Danessa Myricks Power Bronzer, and these were a lot more neutral. But again, when I'm putting it on now, I'm like, wow, this looks beautiful. This looks so nice. I haven't used this since last year. I just don't reach for these, but again, they're just so nice to have in your like makeup collection, because even using it now, I'm like, wow, I need to use these more. I'm just going in with a bit of chocolate just to oh my god, I just realized I haven't done my brows. Oh my god, has I not done my brows? Oh my god, I just remembered. I don't have that Fenty eyebrow pencil. What was it called? Brow MVP. Sorry, I was I love the MVPs because I really want to watch the Mary J. Blige documentary on Amazon. And you know, remember that song she did? Was it called MVP? Yo, you and me, I'm ready, my P, I'm going away, no me. It was the game remix. Remember that song? She goes, I can't remember what the song was called, but you guys know what I'm talking about. But I'm gonna probably do my brows off camera because you guys aren't really interested in seeing my brow routine. I actually really like chocolate, you know. I might have to bust these out again, okay? Okay, so before I do my brows, I'm gonna set my under eyes. This powder here, a lot of people don't know about this powder, but this powder is it's probably one of the best translucent blotting powders that you can have in your makeup bag. First of all, it doesn't build up. It's truly translucent, and it just makes your base look so nice. I've literally got about maybe 4 of them. I'm literally just gonna put this under my eye because it's just amazing. Honestly, a lot of people don't speak about this because they just think of it as like, you know, or just translucent powder, but this kind of just, it shits on every kind of pressed translucent powder that's out there, because this product, what's it called? Invisimatte. Yeah, Invisimatte, yeah. See, like, look at that. It doesn't make my under eyes look really weird and white. It basically just sets the concealer so freaking bomb, honestly. And I just love it because it's easy to put in the makeup bag. It's just does the job, you know. Okay, so I've done my brows. They look really harsh to me. I think because I used a pencil. You know, you guys know I normally use a brow pen, but I think once I like buff my bronzer out and stuff and whatever, it'll be cute. So I'm gonna use this powder, and this is the Pro Filtr Honey. Love this powder. If I remember correctly, I haven't used it. You guys know my favorite powder. Yeah, it has a certain smell. This powder is really good, but if you have the slightest dry under eye, you're gonna need to use an eye cream base. But this powder, the colors are definitely amazing. I'm just gonna use, should I use a puff? I'm gonna use a sponge because I think a puff will maybe be too, like, the powder's banging. The powder is banging. I feel like if Fenty were to bring out something new right now, I'd probably want them to bring out a lip liners. Definitely lip liners. I don't want the retractable ones. Definitely pencil sharpener ones. I feel like retractable ones, like I had a retractable one on the weekend over me. I lost the lid and now it isn't opening back up. So I feel like retractable ones can be quite annoying. I personally like sharpening ones because you can just get them to the point that where you want to. Do you know what I mean? So I definitely want to bring out lip liners. What else am I missing? I'm actually not using any Fenty eyeshadows today because I can't find the palettes. I'll probably just use a bronzer. But I wish they would do a bit more neutral palettes and not 6. I would love like a 12 pan eyeshadow palette. I'd love like a Patrick Tar size eyeshadow palette, like something like that. Cause I feel like with 6 eyeshadow palettes, 6 eyeshadow pans, it's really hard. And like I did like the whole clicking and thing, but I just feel like, I don't know, I definitely want to see another eyeshadow palette from them. Also powder blushes, love the cream one. I'm gonna use one of my favorite ones today. I could definitely see them doing lashes. Eyeliners that have eyeliners are really good. They have liquid eyeliners, amazing. I don't have that. I finished that. I'm trying to think what they could really do. What else? What are they missing? Definitely lips and lip liner. Okay, so I've set my powder. This powder's really nice. Like, I'm actually shocked because I feel like I'm actually discovering Fenty products again. I'm actually gonna use a product that I feel like I used for like maybe 2 seconds. I remember this came out just before I went to Mykonos last year. And this is the Pro Filtr Soft Matte Powder Foundation. Again, I think Fenty bought this out and then they bought out something quite quickly. So I feel like this didn't get the love it deserves. I truly haven't used it this much. I'm using
I'm gonna collapse.
for bait. I can't get my words out. But again, this powder is so nice. I definitely want to get some more shades because I always forget I have this. I think I love the size of it. I think powders, the face powders are normally quite big. I love, 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 love. I actually really like that cream bronzer as well. Obviously it's more of a contour, but I actually love the kind of like effect it gives. It still gives me radiance under the cheek. Okay, so now we have, my camera's acting really weird, I'm not sure. Thank you also, by the way, thank you guys for joining the live stream. And we raised like half the donation price, and obviously like you guys kind of like tuned in and were staying around. I'm really sorry about the technical difficulties. It's just because someone else was controlling the stream, and you guys know my streams are normally like, you know, so I'm really sorry if there's any technical difficulties and you know, it just wasn't. But thank you so much to everyone who donated. The winners will be announced soon. They're looking through like, you know, the whole donation thing, but thank you so much. I'll just put that out there. Okay, so for bronzers, I'm gonna use Thick Mint. So if you guys know, if you guys have been an OG watcher, I was obsessed with Mucka Mummy, like obsessed. But when I look at bronzers what are out now, Mucka Mummy was a bit too red. I look warm for a bronzer. For like black, I feel like bronzers with deeper skin tones should run a bit warm, but that was almost running on blusher kind of red. So I do love that they bought this one in between, which is called Thick Mint, and it's supposed to be, is it supposed to be darker than Mucka Mummy? But I don't know, but I love it on me anyway. And I think there might be a darker one actually. This shade is actually stunning, and obviously you can get Fenty at Boots now if you're in the UK. You can get Fenty on Boots and at Harvey Nichols, I believe, just those two. Obviously at Sephora. I was gonna say, oh, they also have the matchsticks, but for the matchsticks, I feel like I could live without them. I love the matchsticks and I love the darker shades I did bring out because I used to use Espresso, and I always used to wonder that Espresso wasn't that dark enough for me. So they brought out another color, I can't remember what it was called now, but I did like that. But again, you had to warm it up in the hands. But I love this bronzer. Look how beautiful this bronzer is. It's so gorgeous. Nice. Bronzer on. I'm gonna show you a trick. Because I'm not gonna do a colorful eye. I'm gonna use some of this concealer. I'm gonna use it as kind of like her eye base. Just because I feel like you can wear these so nicely on the eye. This again is $4.98. I'll probably use $4.90 for this, but I can't find it. But $4.98 will probably just be a bit darker. But I love these on the eye. They're just so creamy. How have you guys been? I always forget to ask that, like, are you guys okay? I actually want a holiday, and I was actually thinking about, I've seen a few people been going on like solo trips, and I don't think I could go on. I'll be scared to actually go on a solo trip during the pandemic, because imagine like I went on like a solo trip and I got ill. Like, how mad would that be? It'd be so crazy. But I definitely want a trip somewhere. I haven't done a solo trip for years. In fact, the last place I went to solo was Berlin, and that was like maybe 2 years ago. But I actually went there for a tattoo, so it wasn't really like a solo trip because I had like friends there and stuff. But a solo trip would be kind of cute. Like, I definitely think it kind of cleanses the mind, and like, I don't know, it kind of just, you know what I mean? You run on your own schedule, but I definitely feel like if I went away, I definitely want to be with friends or something, because child, I ain't got time to be keying over in like a foreign country with no friend to help me or support me, do you know what I mean? But look how beautiful this looks in the eye, guys. Like, even that by itself, as you can see, it kind of just blends in with the concealer that was on my eyebrows anyway, so it kind of looks like I've got eyeshadow on, do you know what I mean? So these concealers as eyeshadow, especially the dark ones, just kind of give you that kind of sepia tone, but for more of a deeper skin tone. And I live for it. So I'm gonna take a bit of Thick Mint again. I'm just gonna run that in the crease. This is the Makeup by Ariel Morphy brush. This brush is just, well, his whole collection is really nice. I think it's probably one of my favorite Morphy brush collections I've ever like received. Like, I just love the packaging. They're very easy to like identify in the makeup bag. I love how soft they are, and I think they're a mixture of natural and synthetic fibers, so they blend like a dream. Because you guys know I love natural hairs, but obviously they have to be sourced in the right way, and just, oh, guys, it's just giving me what I need right now. I honestly just feel like the face is just sitting. So I'm gonna take this. I haven't used this in forever. Again, a really nice setting spray. But again, I just forgot I had it. Like, you guys know I love my Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like this is more of a hydrating one, so it definitely just depends on the mood. And this is called What It Do. One thing about Fenty, whoever names their products and does their graphics and their visuals, they need a raise, because all the shade names, like, and all, like, everything is also very, it's very on brand. That's what I will say. Ooh. Oh my god.
I'm like, Courtney.
Right, it's definitely doing what it needs to do. Also, listen, there's not one product where I've been like, ooh. Therefore, I have to use this more. This is banging. Okay, so for some lash on, these are my own. Obviously, these are Bad and Bougie. My eyes are watering. Something's in my eye, but I'm not gonna start filming this video to take a lens out, because let me just soldier through it, because I've already got a few more to go. So this is Rose Latte. So when she first brought these blushes, these cream blushes, I think everyone was a bit like, because I really only use this shade. A lot of the other shades, there was Strawberry Daiquiri that was quite nice, but I feel like they were just, people are still kind of scared of those colors. But the cream blushes are honestly so beautiful, but the only one I reach for is this one because it's so unique. There's not really a cream blusher like this on the market, like kind of brownie, but still, you know, shows up on deeper skin tones. So again, I'm just gonna apply some of this to the cheek. Again, I haven't used this in a while, so I'm not sure if I need to get a new one. But remember, these are they're quite dewy, but you can set them. You guys see it? See, it's just so nice. I'm using a Spectrum Katie Jane Hughes brush. Again, if you don't want to add highlighter, you can definitely add these to the cheekbone, but I'm going to wear highlighter. I'm going to use one of the putty ones. That's the only way I can describe it, but you guys see it's such a beautiful blush. Like, oh, I've actually got a backup because I love these so much, and I'm not sure how much they are, but everything will be linked down below. But these will last you forever. Like, I've had this since the launch, and this is the first one I have, but it's just, oh, look at that color. What I love about it, it kind of blends in with the bronzer because it's very warm, and I just love your Rose Latte. It's such a perfect name because it's kind of got that brown coffee color, but it's also rose, so it's definitely such a vibe. Okay, so for highlighter, I feel like, do I use Fenty highlights anymore? No, I don't feel like there's one that, hold on. I think a lot of people like Hustler Money, whatever it's called. I feel like that kind of has too much of a silver tone on my skin tone. But actually, child, this one is called Rose Rave. She actually has a gold one in this, which is actually banging. What's it called? Oh, what is that called? The gold one? I don't have it, but anyway, this is called Rose Rave, and this is one of the, that's it, Diamond Bomb. Ooh, this was amazing. Let me swatch it for you. That's what it looks like. It does look a bit pinky, but what brush can I use? Oh, do I use my finger? Oh wow, that's intense. Can you guys see that? Wow. I have to use a brush for this because it's coming off very much. Ooh, what brush is this? Oh, this is a Melanie Mills brush. Ooh, that's pretty. I really like that. This does, if you don't like glitter, I'm not sure if you'll like this, but it is very pretty. I love the packaging as well for these. I feel like the bronzer should come in this packaging. Like, again, you can use your finger if you want to make it a bit more intense, but it kind of works nicely with a brush as well. And there's not too much of a chunky glitter, but again, this is basically like glitter in a putty form, but it's a nice glitter. It's not too much. This is definitely giving me, like, remember that unicorn face that everyone was doing? This definitely gives me that kind of feel because it's got kind of like that duochrome kind of pigment in there. Okay, so I'm almost done. This is kind of like a really natural Fenty face, but I'm trying to think if I want to do a liner and the cream blush and gloss or liner and gloss, because I don't really wear liner and gloss that much. Okay, let's try something out. I'm going to use, Fenty doesn't have a liner, but I have to use a liner. This is a Makeup Forever one. This is Limitless Brown. Happy Pride Month. This is from Ricky, but they actually have a new Pride one which I need to open. So this one's quite old. Okay, so I'm going to take some of Rose Latte on the lips because I don't have any Fenty lipsticks. Let's see how this looks. Oh my god, it looks so red on my lips. I don't think I like that on my lips, you know. I really don't. There's two. On camera, it looks so red.
I don't like that.
Okay, so I didn't really like the cream blush on the lips. It just wasn't really doing it for me. So I just had to throw on something else because I mixed a bit of concealer with it, but it just really wasn't the bee's knees. I mixed a bit of Pro Filtr, so I'm actually gonna go on top with Hot Waffles. This gloss, I'ma stick beside it. Wow. The gloss, it's just the, I love this color. This color is so freaking nice. Okay, so this is my Fenty face, guys. What do you guys think? I added some beauty spots because I feel like when I don't add beauty spots now, I just feel like I'm not able to relate. I know some of you guys don't like it, but you know, this is me. I really like the way the makeup turned out. I love the cream blusher. I don't really hate anything, to be honest. I definitely just think Fenty need to add some more bits. It's definitely my favorite foundation, Eaze Drop. The concealer looks really nice, it hasn't creased. I just feel like everything looks I'm actually kind of shocked myself, but anyway, I haven't finished. Okay, so this is the body sauce. I have Cinnamon Sizzle and Chocolate Rain. Have I tried these? Oh, maybe I swatched them. Okay, let's swatch Cinnamon Sizzle. Ooh, it's a beautiful color. So nice and rich and chocolatey. And let's do Chocolate Rain because, oh, I've never tried this one. It's literally, I'm pumped. Ooh, Chocolate Rain is a bit darker. Ooh, they're both very beautiful shades. For me, I might do one each side actually. Let me use a foundation brush and let's see how this works. So what is it? I think this is supposed to be like body makeup. Like, let me do this. So this is a darker one. Obviously I've got tattoos, so it's probably gonna look better on my shoulder because on tattoos I feel like it would look a bit mad. Why am I wearing a white t-shirt or vest when doing this? My ass is so extra. It looks good though. It does look really, really good. And it's actually covering really well. I love the undertone of it. It's definitely got a bit of warmth to it. I feel like this would be really nice on holiday. I think it'd be better on the legs. Obviously I can't do my legs today. I love the color of this. It's so pretty, really nice. And let's do Cinnamon Sizzle. Oh, I wish you could use it. This is really nice. I don't think you can use this on the face. So as you can see that it's a bit more red. Oh, it smells nice. It's got a scent in it. A lot of people have been comparing this to the Tarte body makeup one, but I've never tried that. But let's use, ooh. Oh, wait. I can't wait for Sip and Slay on Friday as well. There's gonna be a Sip and Slay. We've got a lot to talk about. We've got a lot to talk about. So there's gonna be a Sip and Slay. I really want a guest for this Friday, but I've left it too late. I might try and get a guest actually, that'd be really cute. Okay, so I'll just put them on the arms. So on the right, we have Cinnamon Sizzle, which looks like this. Again, beautiful. Really, really nice. I think this matches I feel like it's giving me a bit of warmth. This has more red in it. Again, let me see if it dries down. It's not dried down, so I'm not sure if it's transfer proof. Massage well, squeeze, pump tube. Let me blend it in. So some does come off, oh, actually no, it's actually dried down. But a bit has come off my hand, it's not completely transfer proof. So that is Cinnamon Sizzle, and then on the left we have Chocolate Rain. Oh yeah, some does come off in the hand, it's not completely transfer proof. But I'm trying to think which one I like more. I think I like this side more because it's giving me that warmth, but again, it's a bit deeper. I like personally being darker on my body, as this is just giving me more warmth. But again, this probably matches my face a bit more than compared to this one. They both look really nice. I'll probably go for Chocolate Rain for me because I like the undertone of this one and it looks a bit more sun-kissed. This is the kind of color I'd go if I was in the sun, but again, this is a bit more natural, so I'm glad I have both of them because I'd probably just mix them as well and go in between. Again, you get a very generous size. These are huge. I don't think I'd ever finish this because I don't really wear body makeup like that, but if you do, defo be a vibe. And I think it's just so nice, especially with this white tank. It's making me just look like very sunbronzed. But anyway, that is the end of the video, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed this. Hope you guys have seen some favorites that you'll probably pick up again. For me, I'm definitely gonna be using the setting spray, concealer, the bronzer and the cream bronzers because I feel like my face looks so nice. Again, this is more of like a natural kind of look and it's just so pretty. So everything will be linked down below. I shall see you on Friday for Sip and Slay, and I hope you guys are having the best week. I'm always here if you want to speak, and for anyone that's ordered a charity bag, they'll be getting shipped out. There's just been some delays and last week was just very, very crazy, but thank you so much for everyone that's ordered a charity bundle. Some are still available, so it'll be linked down below, and I do ship internationally, so I hope you guys have the best week. I shall see you on Friday. Don't forget to sip and slay, okay?